Agotin chitab Kalenjin en uitulele gerin ketesioni boroindo ne inegen ngagituye en logoiywekab emet en koindo chekakitetuna kai Nenyon ko Daisy Langat. Kitaunen logoiwek county nebo Nakuru wala kaimuch komage chongindab kasubiga chebo ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV ak Nenyon Radio kobun kebeberwek cheterteren county nebo Nakuru. Oleniton ko road show ne inegana kaimuch kosuldaen en betutab rani ketesiet noton nebo Nenyon TV ak Nenyon Radio en ngwenyut noton nebo Nenyon Media Service. Ole alagen kebeberwek choton chekaimuch koitita kotaunen kebeberta noton nebo Total, Kibunja, Molo, Elbagon, Maili Tatu, Njoro Town, Mauche, Kamasai, Joffrey, Teret Senda, Lulukwet, Naswet, Senta Juo, ak Senta Chini, Gobata Marishone, Kerenget, Olenguruane, Kiptagich, Seguton, Mauche, Agot, Akobastanot, Neba Mugango, Agotat, Kuwange, and Kebebertanot, Neba Slipwet, Neme, and County, Neba Bometa, Nitan Gorocho, Negana, Norton, Neg Muchko, Cheboroinda, Gostubiga, Kunyochuge, Kunota, Keter, Ole, Botagambuni, Secretera, Chog Muchkanam Gegibagen, Getchabotagambunit, not Neba Suku, Agambunit, not Neba Machaning, Neba Assis.
Thank
Keistoege logoiwek choton bunu county nebo Nakuru ketokyinige county nebo Narok kole kaimuch komagea alagin meng'ik chebun kot neking'oten ng'atutik nebo Emurua digiren county nebo Narok akobor kang'ung'et kosibge ak nemwoe kole tomo keteki ichek alak en oratinwek ole kaimuch kokon kurset koityi ofisit nebo MP nebo kebeberatan koker kole kaimuch koib kakwautit noton nebo chokyinet koret agenge nebo kilitityi ichek oratinwek. Ngenyorun sirindenyon Alex Timoy ole Montet.
En ngalek chetinyege ak ortinwek en Transmara kongasis ko kamwa meng'ikab kebeberatan kouni.
Ngalen kokimong'ugei kwechek vijana kosibge ak tabut nekinyokerongyin ng'ung'unyek orani ako matakeserwech. Tu komo kechek ketilenji kora taxes ako makiyeiwek kora orani en mieindo.
Kikere oret konyun ako konyolilyo biik. Kiwoktosi kila en orani, ondo tamut kandoichu kokabwa ng'aset kobwa koker ireu sinyokokerwech orani. Kakele kinde kijanaekab sukul ine orani asikoyai lagochu kimi tugul barabara. Kokeseret en biik. Langat en ropta saa sita asubuhi kobutos biik, seretos biikab bodaboda.
En komosta nebo toretindetab membayatab koning'ote ng'atutik nebo Emurua Digir Johana Ngeno noton ko Bernard Arap Ngeno nenat missing ko Arap Blue kong'ololi en kebeberta nebo Kamagel ko kamwa inendet kouni kotinygei ak ortinwek en kebeberatan.
Akase chito nekamwoe kole yach ortinwek en koroni. Awirten MP, awirten governor, awirten ng'ong'ong, amalo awirten president. Ako ndo en ortinwek kyoe kung'one okwe ma president kung'one rabinik chekeyoe ma president kung'one mabunu oret nea en koron obundo bunu bortotenwek amun mi age nekong'olole en masichi nekobunu bortotenwek tenwek keib Bomet oret agenge nebo Silibwet initu Bomet kochang ortinwek chekeitunen koron ana machang nenekit saiti ko neng'eten Sugor neking'eten Bomet akebwa Sugor akebwa Chebunyo akebwa yu lakini makibunu noto amun balat kong'eten Bomet akoi Sugor akoi Chebunyo MP nebo koronoto ko ng'oni anekaba nebo koronoto ko Patrick komwa kole kewirta choto.
En kasaratan ko kaimuch akine niki MCA en waditab Ilkerin noton ko Stanley Arap Langat komwa kouni kotinygei ak ortinwek chemiten waditab Ilkerin.
Amache amwoe kityo bichu Kamagel oratinwek chu kokileyok oratinwek chu kokileyok yachen en koron Konda kimanyo kongalak biik alak chekikobulda age kotokiratar oratinwek. Owe chebo man, owe chemong'olu ongen ot ak kokwet. Ongen ole kikanam oratinwek chemebwotye chi en yon konyokwo kotun ole kakaikait koroiwekab chepkilot. Ole kakaikait Ezekiel, kemwa ole kakaikait Ezekiel. Oratinwek chu kobo MCA.
Ako kot komi biik chekewirto amwowok akobo orani, komakiwirto Joanna. Amu kikerenge Joanna tuguk chechang en koroni, sikai ole kimi ko Joanna ngong aramwen anan monoto.
Maton ng'alalen chumindet amun kibore tikit jaspan. Itiendo kuni makosto tiondo. Makosto ngelewe chito abakotieni ko kabeten direction amun kikilewe chito koboisiechin binadamu. O kikimin lainit kotkur koimen. Kokwo kibwone ale kwomoni terekta o tiondo koliponi tienindet 101.5 tienindet aeng.
Sikonyoret kokekei chebole akoi koroni ko kichutu Mama Joanna. Nyinyonen muruga akoi ireu nekibunu kiyai Mama Joanna. Nying'ete muruga kwo soket kiyai Mama Joanna. Komut komi nekewirto ko Mama Joanna.
En kasaratan ko kamwa Johana Langat kole nyolu kewirta gavana nebo Narok County Patrick Ole Ntutu en lewenisiet nenyone en oret neuni.
Kit kitenomoche asoma koyonwon angewirten Ntutu koyin. Angewirten Ntutu koberekan kabisa kou tairit nangichabait maketin kindo pikipiki.
Kou ele kamwaita Stanley, ongeribengei ng'alekab toek. Kilal kot en kamaket karon subui komiten gavana nenyon Ole Ntutu anamai kiit anamai. Toret koit ele kiit anamotoret. Omwoin toek kokas komie. Kaitu gavana kongen kiyai nebo Kericho kela koker Senate kai koitu komi lain. Koyai nebo Bomet kela koyai sisi kemo kai koitu komi lain. Kotomoche olenje yaba trikini.
Kong'eten Transmara, logoiwek chebo Nenyon TV, kikurenan Alex Timoi, Ole Muntet.
Kongoi missing sirindenyon Alex Timoyo Ole Muntet kobun county nebo Narok. Kusini gonga anagiwekinige logoiyot noton nekakimuch ketounen ole niton ko road show neinegana nekaimuch kosuldaen ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV ak Nenyon Radio en county nebo Nakuru. Ole kaimuch konyor tokset neinegana en kebeberwek cheterter chekarutochi en county nebo Nakuru. Ole kosipke ak meng'ik choton komwoe kole kikotestai konyor konetisosiek kobun ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV. Kaimuch koitita anan kaimuch kong'alal ak alak en meng'ik chebo kebeberatan Nenyon Ruben Korira koibwech logoiyonani.
Kaimuch konyor tokset nebo barak ketesietab Nenyon TV ak Nenyon FM en kebeberwek chechang chekaimuch korutechi en kaunti nebo Nakuru. Ole kaimuch komong'e bokolwokikab biik kosibit koboiboenchi ketesioniton. Ole kaimuch kong'alal ak alak ketesietab Nenyon TV chekaimuch kobor boiboiyenywan kosibkei ak tetutik choton chenyorunen ketesietab Nenyon TV.
Napenda Nenyon. Kwa sababu gani? Nenyon ameinua sisi hapa Kiringeti. Yes. Nisipoongea wata kingine nasema Nenyon anaongea wewe yuko kwa Nenyon leo kabisa. Nenyon amefanya watoto wangu waridhike Kisumu. Kisumu ni Nenyon. Ni Nenyon. Watoto wangu wasabike Nenyon, baba yangu ni Nenyon kabisa.
Kimwai kumbui saa 10 unaombe kipindi cha rumba utami wote hapo kulele ndewe rumba mzungu wa Afrika inge mzungu au mzungu bero nini
okay boiboenchi Nenyon TV au kongoi kabisa amun karobwat asitokotestai kokas biik kyok kora ng'alekab Nenyon TV especially kora ng'alekab minetab biasinik kekere kora kele uomoe kominen kora beit ko kaikai yan kaobwan sikewokyen tugul toretech en barak olino ngetinye ra sautit ketegu konyo keker komosta nekayait kechobwech yoton ko boiboiyenyon en Nenyon TV.
En logoiwekab komonut chetitotin chebo Nenyon TV chekaimuch koitu ak agenge en agenge kong'eten county niton bo Nakuru. Kainenyun ko Ruben Korir.
Noton ko tokset neinegen nekaimuch konyor ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV ak Nenyon Radio en county nebo Nakuru. Ngetokyingei county nebo Narok ole kakemach biikab emet koker kole kaimuch koistoegei atebet neboisien lipanet nebo chepkondok en oret nebo eut en oret agenge nebo konyorchigei tetutik chebo serikali. Niton ko kurset kobun sirindet en ministry nebo uwatet and immigration Dr. Belio Kipsang nekamwa kole lipanet noton kitekomanin missing en kasarta netetai serikalit nebo emoni kokimite boisiet nebo muswoknotet in kokoitoet nebo tetutik choto chebo serikali. Kongololi Bello en sukulitab barak not nebo Masai Mara University. En kasarta nekaimuch koyai tuyet ak afisaek choto chebo ripset en kebeberwek chebo choton ko Ngauza. Nekaimuch kokimit kole tesetai serikalitab emoni koker kole kakimuch kikimit boisiet noton nebo lipanet nebo chepkondok ak kora kokoitoet nebo tetutik chebo serikali kobun oret noton nebo e-citizen. Kamach biikab emoni koker kole kaik cheribegei asimanyorchigei yautik chebo kaberberisiet cheimuch koiben ichek chepkondok asikomuch konyorchigei tetutik chekatanyolu kobun muswoknatet. Ole kaikimit kole mamiten afisit age tugul nebo serikali nekiyani kenam chepkondok chebo eut. Kot kounoton kaimuch kokon kateunet koityi afisayat age tugul nebo serikali nekinyorto kosuldoen yautik choton kole bendi kotuitos ak ngatutik. Kabit ngalalet noton nebo Bello kipsang en kasarta noton nekimuch komongei logoiwek kole miten alage en afisaek en kibagenge na afisit noton nebo uwatet chotet chekimuch kochuti tetutik choton chebo ngolset en kokoitoet noton nebo baronok choton chebo passports.
One of the reasons why we migrated our services to a digital system was exactly to avoid some of these consequential effects of people not remitting resources. And I don't understand why a Kenyan would go and pay money, yet we have said very clearly that all payments are done in a digital way through 222. So anybody purporting to pay monies for any service that is offered by government now is being frauded. And I ask Kenyans not to fall into those traps, because there are no services where we go pay money in cash. All our services now are paid through 222 in the e-citizen system. And any of our officers who will be found to be involved in any fraudulent activities, then they will be dealt with as individuals, because that will be a criminal offense, and they will go through the criminal justice system, and they will be dealt with in that particular way. So that's what I can say about anybody who would want to be involved in anything that is not within the law. Then they will be dealt with within the framework of our law. There will always be cases of individuals doing one thing or the other. That is why in government we have a disciplinary process and a disciplinary framework. Those which fall through administrative disciplinary process will go through that. Those who graduate to be criminal, then they will be dealt with within the criminal, our criminal and the law as is required.
En kasaratan kotes Bello gole ko komuch kotoit serikalitab emoni tetutiet noton nebo oret nebo simoit noton nekisirin biga lekibendi kisuldoeniton en counties chebo Turkana, Elgeyo Marakwet, West Pokot ak county nebo Baringo. Ole akot kou noton kora komwa kole kimuch koisto serikali kakwautiet noton nekichigili biik asikomuch konyorchigei kibondok en murot katam nebo emoni. Ole mwae kole muswoknotet noton nebo e-citizen ko biikab emoni chitito 22,000 cheboisien en nguni ak kikemuch kesir biik million tamanangmot.
We are using very modern technology through what we call live capture systems. The live capture systems is such that these machines, the live capture units, are able to capture the biometrics, the fingerprints, they are able to capture your photo, they are able to capture all the other information. The information is typed in directly. We have a scanner within the machine that is able to scan and upload the information that we require in the documents. Upon capturing all that information, the data is transmitted directly to our headquarters. And once they are at the headquarters, then it is verified and you can get your ID the same day. If you are in Nairobi and you do that in the morning, goes through the verification. If you are to come to our offices at 5, you can literally pick your ID. But because of logistics and transportation, it takes 3 to 7 days to reach certain parts of the country. But it has increased the efficiency of our work in terms of service delivery. And that is the future. And as we are all aware, the President seized the issues of vetting. And this vetting really disadvantaged certain regions, including Narok. Narok has a very long border with Tanzania, and out of the vetting processes, some of our people have failed to get their IDs because some of them were reluctant to submit themselves to vetting. But now, with the cessation of vetting, those historical challenges that our people got have now been removed.
This time, Logoiywekab Emet Buna County na bauna dako kay much kana maafisa ikiwa police and sub county na Bomolo county na Banakuro biglo chigi buatin geleti nyegage uti kyotana chibaka berberi sit kubun oret not na ba simoita kosupke ag DCC na ba sub county na Bomolo not na Joseph Olechuta kumoile kage much kana bichotan go tidala ni segel fusyak somoga age bondo el fusyak ang akpokalangwana lagi buatin goletam ko paisin ko berberbi ka en oret not na ba lainda na ba simoita age beni check yep kondo kolega gon koteunit ko Logoiywekab Emoni ko gergole kay moj ko kiribege asigo moja ko machut na magi berbera ichegat.
Nilipoangalia hizi vitambulisho hizi zinaonyesha ya kwamba zinatoka katika sehemu mbalimbali ya nchi yetu ya Kenya. Mara mingi wajanja kama hawa ambayo wamepatikana leo huwa wanapiga simu kupigia wananchi ambayo hawana habari na kuitisha hawa ujumbe mingi kuhusu simu yao, PIN numbers yao na ujumbe mingi ambayo inahusu mambo ya M-Pesa. Wananchi wawe waangalifu sana, wajihadhari na waweze kuripoti matukio kama hizo.
Ngetokinge county na ba Elgeyo Marakwet ole testai serikali na ba county na ba Elgeyo Marakwet ko to hanji toreto se ke bata amitwagiga pega kala gutu bata tugu ke baisin ake bun bagenge se ke tertera entaki na bage toret pi ke testai go nyoru saruni sieta ko tinge angnegi moj ko tinge angnya sujet na bangi siogine tamwen data wigit na go sirto en kamasta not na ba chesongoja ko tinge ngoten ngatu ting na ba Marakwet ko ngasiza age kenda go tinge ngoten ngatu ting na ba keyo nota ko ngorali en kastana ga imoj ko tachi amitwagiga aktugu gala ko bun bagenge na ba Kerio Valley Development and Authority noton go KVDA ag bagenge sek alag in Eldoret airstrip ko ror kando de tap ko nyigen county na ba Elgeyo Marakwet Caroline Ngelechea ko leti setai go authority ga serikali ag bagenge sek tertera ko chabe campaign authority bichotan ki tinya sutega ko muchke ago igowe ko chapchi menga to se ko tingeya ang nagila be kiyaga tugul nagi voicena en kasratan go ror ashadra kiptugena ne ko director not na ba KVDA kasatan nagi go talk ne kai go authority se chotana ko legay much ko mange KVDA ko go authority nywana endri rige na bago sorbi chotan bune uinweg en komasta na ba chisongoyech ne ago yen ngune ko tinge ang nya sutyanatana ko go much ko bet sabanu ko pixo somu ang mutu akta ko testaya konyoiset chogolu ko kogimuch akityakta angwana betut nebo mut ko betyotin bikititota managlo ko paten tesetai serikalitab Emoni kechinge ichegat.
We are mapping out. That is why we are here with the governor, of course, with the representative of special programs, interior, NYS. We are trying to map out where to set our camp, because as we speak, many people are displaced and many people are not safe either, because you find there are some cracks. So we have so many displaced persons and we want to take them to the camp. Another thing that we are also trying to do is the accountability. We are trying to establish how many homes have been destroyed, how many people have displaced, how many people are missing. We have a committee that keeps updating on what is happening, as well as we also have the government agencies. We have the Ministry of Health. They are doing counseling. They are also looking at first aid for the people who are injured, or even there are some people who get injuries also during search, when they are searching for the departed people or those who are still missing.
So we will continue supporting. This is just one way. So the governor only want to hand over it officially on behalf of our chairman left.
Kistoege logoiwek choton bunu county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet ko kagomongea kokwet nebo governor noton ko committee nebo tililindo akomachkei walutik en ngatutik keteljin tuget nebo SHA ak SHIFA asikobit kelitit alak en kebeberwek chekimuch kotaban serkalisiek chebo counties ko ngalale ole alak en kebeberwek choton ko chemoche kelipan chepkondok koityi SHA en tarikit 9 en kila arawet akomwoe kokwonoton nebo governor kole miten kakaetab kei en katyaktaet nebo chepkondok koityi serkalisiek chebo counties agot kou noton komwa kora kole magat keker kele kakimuch kekusyi konga tetutik choton cheimuch kokochin kimnotet serkalisiek chebo counties kotelelchi karisiek choton chebo ambulance en mwoe kole magat en nguni keker kora kole kakimuch kekusyi konga alak en tarikisiek choton chetinyegei ak lipanet nebo chepkondok choton koityi tuget noton nebo SHA kosubkei ak nebo ngecheret en committee noton nebo tililindo nelela ne kora ko governor noton nebo county nebo Mombasa Abdulswamad Sharifa komwa kole magat en kokwonoton anan mwoe kokwet nebo governor kole magat kekusyi konga alak en walutik ole choteta komwa kole kibendi kekere kele kakimuch kisuldaen asikimuch kokochi biikab emoni kamanutiet noton nebo konyorchigei tetutik chebo tililindo en tuget nebo SHA en nyumnyumindo.
I'm proposing that our secretariat with the legal team to immediately come up with amendments to the SHA law. Because once that is law, one, it has to be embedded in law. What is the time frame that they're actually meant to pay? What date are they actually meant to pay? Two, what are the penalties? I think what we need to be able to hit on more is that they involve us in the standardization. Two, they need to be able to tell us how this app is going to work. Because the other danger that is there as well, Mary, they can create an app. How do we know that that app will give preference to other players? We know. So what we need to do is we just need to be able to tell them this way, that we are supporting you, however, bearing in mind that the number of ambulances the county governments own collectively are the majority. We simply want to be involved in one. Let us prepare the standardization manual. So what entails for it to be called an ambulance? Two, so we come up and draft amendments that are going to be something that is going to be very, very shaky. The issues that are there is delay in payment. So we have to make it very clear that the same way they're saying that by 7th, by 9th, that there's a cutoff. Our proposal will be that within this period of time, the following 9th or the following 10th or the following 15th, they should have already paid to the facilities. Two, it also has to be very clear in that particular legislation. Because you see, they have a whole thing, the one for the digital health. But there's nowhere that talks about what happens when there's no connectivity.
En komastanyin governor nebo county nebo Tharaka Nithi noton ko Muthomi Njoki governor noton nebo county nebo Baringo Benjamin Cheboya kobor kaimetab ke en mwoe kole imuch kotestai kobun kaimutik serkalisiek chebo counties en kasarta noton nekakimuch kikochi ichek konget nebo kolipan chepkondok en tarikit 9 nebo kila arawa en kasarta noton nemiten kakaetab ke en katyaktaet nebo chepkondok koityi serkalisiek chebo counties.
And we would like to have a distinction between emergency services and referral services. A lot of time, the referral services that happen in counties are in twofold, where the doctors have realized that they cannot be able to manage to treat a patient, and they want to refer a patient to maybe a level 7 or level 6 hospital, and that happens frequently. In my county, we refer patients to Eldred MTRH. Also, on the other hand, elective referral, where the patient's caregivers feel that they want to go to another hospital because in their opinion, their patient is not getting the care that they want.
Most of the patients will be patients from counties, And therefore, when they control it from Nairobi and license it from Nairobi, it means you can find an ambulance that is worse than the ones we are calling matatus licensed, which will be too late for you, and there's nothing you can do because you're not the ones who license them. They come and pick your patient. Sometimes maybe you're not there physically to say no. Your people may say it's better we move because there's no other ambulance available that time. Then they die on the way. It's even better if they were somewhere else. So we should be involved in co-creation so that we have levels, including in that vetting. County should be involved so that we can also, like the way we have a board where we have our own representatives, and we also make sure that what is going to operate in your neighborhood, there should also be vetting. Why should ambulances be sent to operate in Mombasa, cleared by Nairobi, and the governor of Mombasa has not been involved in checking the standard?
En Logoiywekab Aksomanet ko gagogon telelet Minister in Ministry nebo Somanet Nemhoni Julius Migosi Ogamba kotinge ak labanet nebo chepkondok chebo sugulisiek chebo secondary chegirwe ana boarding schools chebo emoni. Kongololi Migosi en kastanot nekimuch kelumda tetutik choto chebo sugulisiek chebo muswoknotet na TVET en county nebo Kiambu. Kokimit kole mite tai serikalitab emoni koker kole kaimuch konyorchigei kipsomaninik tugul tetutik chebo somanet en kergeindo. Akot kounoton komwoe Migosi kole sugulisiek choto chebo public chekibendi ak keweske ana choton ko day schools ko miten ana nyorchingei chepkondok kobun capitation fees ana chepkondok chekitoreten sugulisiek chechokto serikali kobun ministry nebo somanet ak manyolu keat kipsomaniat age tugul chepkondok kesire choto chekimuch kotet serikali kobun ministry nebo somanet.
As you may already know, we provide free compulsory basic education in line with Article 53 of our Constitution. The current education reform process that is geared towards the competency-based education will not change this fact. The approved rates of capitation remain in place. That's 1,420 per learner per year in primary schools. Kenya shillings 15,042 per learner per year in junior schools, and Kenya shillings 22,244 per learner per year in senior school. May I take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to clarify that the government has not revised the boarding fees payable by learners at any level, including in senior schools. The approved boarding fees remains as has always been. Reports appearing in sections of the media today, to the contrary, are incorrect.
Chitab Kalenjin kawangunetab kene ba logoiwek choto tinyege ak somanet ko kakituch logoiywekab emet en koindo chekakitetuna kongoi mising chekatui nekaigoitun logoiwechu en oret neinegana kainenyun ko Daisy Langat testai ketesioni amawon Kimiga.
Nenyon TV Kimiga.